This is the third year that ARCHS has partnered with the EPA to make this happen. This is a community problem-solving collaborative. And so it's the community working with government, working with ARCHS as a nonprofit to figure out how to deal with the issue of getting rid of hazardous household waste items.
I mean, it's very important. If you throw these things in the landfill, they can seep into the groundwater, can definitely contaminate a lot of people, or people burn them and you get a lot of toxins into the air, dioxins, things like this. I mean, they need to be burned in controlled environments if it's the kind of thing that needs to go that way.
The thing about hazardous waste is that they're more expensive to dispose of because you have to be more careful about how you dispose of them. And there are also more limited ways of how to dispose of them. There's even certain things that can't be incinerated anymore. It's more economically sustainable to reduce, reuse, and recycle those things in the first place than have to figure out how to find the money or time to dispose of things that need to be disposed of, like hazardous waste.
It's very important, especially in communities where sometimes these issues are not at the forefront of what they're thinking about in terms of day-to-day. They're thinking about, jobs, housing, some of the basic needs. And so when you add this dimension, it allows for them to say, okay, there are some ways that I can get involved in this whole greening and recycling piece that's not only going to be beneficial to me and my household, but also for the greater community.
We are taking back medicine as part of the Go Green with ARCHS. Kind of the old way that people used to dispose of medicines is you'd go to the pharmacy and we'd say, flush them down the toilet. And then some EPA studies started showing that medicines were showing up in our water supply. So this is definitely a better way of disposing of it. We can get rid of them safely without them getting into the water supply.
Well, I came up for a meeting, but I found out that they was having this environmental thing going on. So I went back and I had some chemical paint objects, some stuff I had sitting around that I needed to get rid of and didn't want to throw them in the trash. So this was great. This is what I needed to do.
I'd like them to learn that there are a whole bunch of products at grocery stores, discount stores, things they already have in their home or kitchen that are really inexpensive, that are easy to use, that work just as well, if not better, than some of the toxic products that can cost them money and that can endanger their health, especially people with things like asthma, emphysema. So lots of really simple things they could be using.